What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the LTQ Wrestling Podcast. Raw was officially in the books. It was in Saudi Arabia right after Crown Jewel. Not a live show this week, so a pre-recorded show, but doesn't mean it was a bad show. The crowd was into it all night long, and it goes to show, like a lot of fans say, when WWE goes to these areas less, it makes the crowds more into it because they don't get these shows as often. So this crowd was great tonight. They're really into it. Damian Priest, a new number contender. Io Sky. Let's talk about Io Sky for I'll get in the Priest to end the video. Io Sky wins a women's battle royal to face Liv Morgan next for the championship. And I made a TikTok a few days ago, pretty much like asking, what's next for Liv? Rhea Ripley's going to be out for a minute. Who knows when she'll be back? I do think there's a chance she pulls a John Cena, returns at the Rumble, and faces Liv at Mania. We'll see if they go through with that or if Rhea's able to come back by then. But I asked, what's next? And the two names I heard brought up the most were Zelina Vega and Io Sky. And obviously, Zelina didn't win. Io Sky gets the win. I do think this is a great win for Io Sky here. It puts her back in the main event scene. She's a great worker. Her and Liv are going to have a great potential feud. Definitely going to have a good match. Who knows if they're really going to make this a feud. But Io Sky is fantastic. I mean, she hasn't really been doing much as of late. She's just been kind of attacking with Kairi Sane, doing whatever. So it's good to see her back in the world title picture. And Liv Morgan can work too. I know there's a lot of fans out there who criticize Liv, who say, oh, Liv can't work. She sucks. The Crown Jewel match really got a lot of criticism towards Liv, but they didn't really get a lot of time, her and Nia. I mean, I can't really blame all the competitors. They just didn't get a whole lot of time to really do too much. So hopefully Liv and Io, not even hope, I know they will have a great match here. And really just trying to find some new opponents for Liv until Rhea comes back. So this is definitely a first step towards that. It does look like maybe they're doing Liv and Raquel against Bianca and Jade since they eliminated both of them. Raquel interfered. So that's going to be interesting to see how they set that up. But not a bad battle royal. You know, Io Sky's the perfect challenger for Liv Morgan right now. Then we had some other stuff go on the show. The Usos and Sammy did a segment basically to go over quickly here. They went at it, Sammy and Jimmy. And, you know, Sammy said he only helped him because of Jay. He's trying to look out for Jay. He doesn't really trust Roman or Jimmy right now. And then Jimmy says, you kicked Roman in the head. How can we trust you? You're a traitor. You're not trustworthy. And then Sammy says, let's not talk about your history here. You've had your moments of betrayal and untrustworthiness towards your brother. So there's a lot of drama going on in this group. I think that's going to be how they stall towards Crown Jewel. Jimmy and Roman are on the same page. Jay and, you know, Sammy are on the same page. It seems like Jay and Jimmy are on the same page. But, you know, Jimmy and Sammy, Jay and Roman, you know, there's a lot going on here. So I think that's great for the story. It gives them something to do till War Games. I almost said Crown Jewel, but Crown Jewel's, thank goodness, in the rearview mirror this year. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens. Hopefully Paul Heyman shows back up. I do think he's needed for this whole story. And Solo got a much needed win over Reigns. I mean, I'm still surprised they had Roman Reigns get pinned. That still surprised me, but sometimes surprises are a good thing. I know there's a lot of fans who are mad about it, but Reigns ain't world champion anymore. He doesn't really need to be protected as much as he is. So it was good to see him take a pin. In the main event, Fatal 4-Way, Damian Priest, Dirty Dom Mysterio, Seth Freaking Rollins, and Sheamus. Winner faces Gunther next. Pretty good match. Wasn't nothing amazing or nothing, but a good match. They ended up going at it for a while. Got some heel heat on Dom Mysterio. He had some momentum going. Seth Rollins was going for the frog splash, and then out comes his arch rival, Bronson Reed. Interferes, does a tsunami to Priest, does a tsunami to Sheamus, and he does a tsunami to Seth Rollins through the announce table, takes him out of the match. Dom Mysterio goes on the top rope, hits a frog splash, thought it was it, a kick out. And then him and Priest go at it for a little bit. He hits the 619, goes for the splash on the top rope. Priest catches him with a South to Heaven choke slam and pin 1, 2, 3. So we're getting the rematch, which maybe I'm misthinking here, but the Priest, I don't think Priest ever got his rematch. So I don't really get why he had to do a no more contender to face Gunther again. But after the segment a few weeks ago where he told Gunther, like, I'm coming after you after you're done with Cody, it really made sense for him to be the only winner here. I mean, nobody else really made sense. Sheamus has faced Gunther a numerous amount of times. Obviously, Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins are going to continue their feud. And then Dom Mysterio, I mean, I guess you could say he would have made some sense, but Priest is the most logical candidate to win here. So I think these two are going to have a great match. Their match at SummerSlam was fantastic, one of the best matches on that card. And we'll have to see what's next for Priest, because after the Judgment Day, they've kind of really been, I think, lost on what to do with him. And I've heard he's getting like a big baby face repackage of his character. He's going to have this mask and everything. Not sure if they're going to go through with that, but I do think this is needed for Priest. Get him back in the title picture, have him face Gunther, and see where that goes. And, you know, he's not going to win, but it's still cool to see Priest back in the main event scene. I'm a huge Priest fan. I love his story from, being pretty much living in his car and Ring of Honor and all that stuff. Definitely watch the WWE 24 documentary on Peacock. It was very, very good if you guys didn't get a chance to. But Priest and Gunther, I'm looking forward to it. I think, Gunther really rarely disappoints in his matches. So I'm looking forward to it. So let me know what you guys thought of Raw in the comments. Did you guys like Priest winning? What did you guys think of Bronson re-interfering? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.